I'd like to talk to you today about buzzing. Buzzing is the most important thing to a brass player other than breathing. And if you focus in on having a very clear buzz, your playing will only sound better. Now, if you ever notice that you have a fuzzy sound, or there's a crackly sound, or you've got too much air in your sound, that can be eliminated by doing a simple exercise I call the Genesis exercise. The way this exercise works is you create a very small hole in your lips and you blow against that hole until you feel the buzz begin. You want the very genesis, the very beginning of that buzz. Now I'll do it without tonguing, blowing air just against that until I can actually feel it start buzzing. Once it starts buzzing, I stop and do it again. Now it's important that when you're doing this exercise, you really pay attention to what's happening at the beginning of that buzz. You want to make sure that there's no double buzzes happening. Double buzzes are when one part of your lip vibrates at a different rate than the part that you intended to vibrate. It creates a little harmony, a little song that happens. Unfortunately, it just fuzzes up the sound. Pay attention to make sure that only the part that you intend to buzz is buzzing. Get really microscopic with it. The second culprit that leads to a really nasty sound is having spittle in your sound. Now, there's just simply no way around it. You create moisture when you're blowing out of your lips. And what you want to do is try to keep it out of the mixture. Keep it off of the actual buzz. I mean, moisture will go through there, but you can't let that moisture build up on your lips. So when you're playing, just try to make sure there's no double buzzing and make sure that that moisture isn't collecting. It's just going through. The next step is actually doing it on your mouthpiece. I think of the trumpet very much like singing. The trumpet to me is a speaker, and I think of the mouthpiece as a microphone. And if I am not singing clearly with a good sound, nothing good will actually come through this stuff. So by doing that, free buzzing, by going and doing this kind of Genesis exercise, creating that buzz, I'm going to go ahead and create a very pure, beautiful sound that is unobstructed by some kind of inconsistency. That's what I'm hoping to do. I'll just simply do it on my mouthpiece now. And you notice I'm not doing it very loud. That's not the intention. The intention is to focus in on when that buzz starts. That's what I want. The next step is to be able to control the buzz. You want to make sure that the buzz starts when you want it to, not when it wants to. Now, if you've been playing a lot and you've got really tired chops, a lot of times it'll be very stiff there, dry, something like that, and it will actually blow a lot of air through and then just snap on. We want to get rid of that. We want to be able to control when our buzz happens. So go ahead and blow up against that little column of air you've created and do it until you can actually control when your buzz starts. Then apply it to your mouthpiece. That's what I do. That's like if you're having the worst day of your life. If you do the little Genesis buzz exercise I just showed you, it's really going to improve your playing. It's going to improve the sound, it's going to improve the focus. It's also a good way to wake up. I mean, a lot of times you got to play at a church gig in the morning after having done a salsa night that ended at 4 in the morning, and you got to play piccolo. That's a pretty nasty situation. But if you do this little Genesis exercise, it will help. It's not going to fix everything, but it's going to let you be in control of your sound and your buzz, and how good you sound, and how consistently you can create a beautiful sound.